Well, greetings once again, Moody students, Moody grad students. I know how good it feels to hear that grad aspect in there, so my congratulations to you for being at this level. This is your week 2 announcement, and I see we've made it through week 1 already. Just a note, devotional thought, I'll be putting these in each week. I hope they encourage and bless your heart. So that's there for you. And then information on the week's assignment. This week, it's Interpretive Boundaries, Exploring the Pros and Cons of Theological Systems. You've got 3 objectives this week: to evaluate the role of hermeneutical systems in the process of interpretation, to analyze the impact of community on one's character in view of the world, and 3, to describe the relationship between Christian character, Christian practices, interpretation, and the Holy Spirit. These may be things that you had never thought about with regard to interpretation, but really the depth and quality of your walk with the Lord does impact your understanding of the Bible. So it's pretty important. You're reading our 2 PDFs that are there in the course for you to download and read, or just open and read on your screen. I recommend that you download them just so you have them. You've got 3 audio lectures, 4, 5, and 6 to listen to this week. So listen to them carefully, take notes, re-listen to them if you need to. If you didn't complete your class introduction yet, please do so. And then you've got your week 2 discussion and your framework papers. Let me just remind you on the discussion boards. First, in your own post, in your initial post, that needs to be done no later than Friday midnight of each week. And to be substantive, relevant, substantive, even cite sources, but if you do, cite them properly according to your citation method that's required in the course. You should know whether that's MLA or Turabian, but whichever it is, be sure that you're adhering to that. If you do cite works in your discussion boards, if you cite works, cite them properly, but also include a bibliography at the end of your post, so we have the full information on those. That's the proper way in academia. Then when you reply, between Friday night and Monday night, you should reply to 2 of your peers. And when you do reply to them, there's 3 things I'm looking for, besides good grammar and spelling, of course. The 3 things: 1, you should kindly compliment or positively compliment your peers on anything you see in their post that was really good. At least 1 or 2 things you might want to comment on. Maybe a real good insight they offered you hadn't thought about, or maybe they just worded something really, really well, and it was helpful to you. Then number 2, you want to provide some kind critique. That is, you want to maybe challenge your peers on something they said, or there's something that you want to prod their thinking about, but interact with their post. Don't just compliment them. You want to do that, as I've said, but also you want to critique them. Again, challenge things they said if you don't agree, and so forth. And then 3, you want to leave your peer with a good, relevant, thoughtful, open-ended question. That is a question they can't answer with a simple yes or no. And maybe there's something they've said that you'd like more information on, or you'd like to know, given something they've said, how would they carry that out, or how would they work that out, or what would that look like? So just be sure to include that in your discussion boards. Well, you can read the rest of the information that's there. I trust you're having a good time as you've started the course and finished the first week already. Again, keep me in your prayers as I'm traveling, even as you're listening to this and getting this post. I'm actually, at this point, I should be in Turkey on 7 churches of Revelation tour that I mentioned in the previous post. So I really am dependent on your prayers for safety, and that it would be a spiritually rewarding time. And again, keep in mind those other opportunities the Lord has put before me. If you would, continue to pray for me, even as I'm praying for you. God bless.